Hello pilots! Today I'm flying the Kfir C.10, the jet Mama Snail handed us in the last event. To be honest, it's tricky to explain how this plane performs in the game. For above average players, it's a solid jet to play with and adds value. But for more average players, I get the feeling it'll be completely overlooked, mostly because of the weapons. If they already struggled with the Darby or our Darter on the Gripen, just imagine dealing with them on the Kfir. In short, it's not great, but it's not bad either. It's got excellent electronics, whether we're talking about the HMD, radar, or RWR, and its performance is impressive when it comes to speed, acceleration, and maneuverability. Of course, that doesn't hold true across the entire flight envelope. At certain speed ranges, it's fantastic, but at others, it's not as good, which directly affects both acceleration and maneuverability. So let's just say the pilot really needs to understand what the plane is asking them to do to make the most of its strengths, which, by the way, are definitely standout features. One of its strengths is obvious right from the first match. The plane can position itself really well thanks to its speed and fire missiles at a pretty high velocity. That gives us more consistency with our shots, making it pretty easy to take down one or even two targets early in the match. One problem I noticed with this plane right away is how easy it is to get taken out because of its difficulty defending against IR missiles. The placement of the countermeasure dispensers makes things tricky. Sometimes you have to overmaneuver just to dodge a 9M or an R-73, and if you're in a situation that's not a 1v1, it gets really hard to make the best decision. You often end up breaking out of the proper line for the dogfight, which eventually gets you killed later on. The Kfir's excellent positioning ability isn't just an advantage on small maps, it's a big deal on larger maps too. The only thing you need to watch out for is the compression this jet experiences at high speeds, especially if you like flying with a lot of fuel. Sometimes even the slightest delay in reacting to an attack can get you killed, so it's always important to stay cautious and use defensive turns whenever necessary. Even though the jet performs well in matches, the number of missiles is definitely a limiting factor here. You've got to know that to get an ace match or beyond, the risk is high. Like I said, the plane doesn't handle situations outside of a 1v1 well, and even in a 1v1, you've got way fewer kill windows than most 13.3, 13.7, or 14.0 jets. But below 13.0, you're an absolute king. Speed is something that can really get you a lot of kills if you know how to handle it, and mastering it on the Kfir unlocks your full fragging potential. That's the key thing about this jet. Every shot has to count. The agility the Kfir has is something not even all 13.7 planes can match, which makes it a truly special jet to have. You don't always have to play fast and high, even though that's been the best method for me so far. The jet also works really well at lower altitudes because of how the Darby performs at short ranges. Plus, the size of the plane is a plus for anyone who likes multipathing. Sometimes you'll get out of situations you probably shouldn't and grab kills you normally wouldn't if you were flying another 13.0 jet. Now, as usual, I will leave the rest of the matches for you, the viewer, to enjoy the silence of the gameplay and practice the lessons I've shared through observation. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to help each other, and if it's a good question, I will make sure to do my best to answer it. Well, gentlemen, that's it for today. Do you agree or disagree with anything I said? Is there something that works better for you? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Until next time, Karma out.